I am to present the business model of facilities management service provider. But before we proceed, let us define first the functions of a facilities manager. The functions of a facilities manager are as follows. First is the security, next is health, safety and environment, housekeeping, engineering and maintenance, daily operations, business continuity, space and project management, and most important of all is the relationship to the client and across business units. Functions that are highlighted in green are sometimes differently outsourced by the customers, but managed by the facilities manager. In other setup, this is also served by the facilities service provider. This setup is called the integrated facilities management, where all functions above are under one provider or one contract. The function that is highlighted in red is sometimes a direct function from the client. This is the business model framework, where first the customers this should be defined who are the customers up to the key partners. But what is a business model? The business model is the logic of how the company intends to make the money. So the question to be answered is how the money is being made. The company is being paid by their customers in a monthly basis after service has been rendered. It can be the service rendered as one function of the facilities manager, a function of only facilities management, or providing the whole structure as a service. Next is who are the customers. The customers are companies such as BPOs, traditional offices, hotels, and even industrial facilities who want their facility to be maintained and managed by third-party company. As I proceed with the presentation, let us be clear that the word company refers to the facility service provider and that the word facility and client refers to the customer. Next to be defined is the value proposition. The advantage of having a third party manage a facility is that it gives the customer more time to focus on their core functions and less time on managing the facility. And also, the company maintains a high quality of service by actively maintaining ISO 9001 certification. Part of the value added proposition Part of the value proposition are the value added services. First is the company readily provides assistance to the facilities manager in terms of government and facility related compliance that is vital and beneficial to the facility. Next is an active support from the company is expected to be given by the facilities manager, ensuring the facility managed will run smoothly with no downtimes, defects, and possibility of work stoppage. Next is the relationship to the customer. The customer is the client whom the company manages their facility, allowing them to operate continuously without downtime, defects, or stoppage. Next is the channel, how the company promotes the service and how the company interacts with the client. First is the promotions are done using website platforms. Next is business development team that personally introduce the company to prospective clients. They essentially uh, introduce the company to the clients, what the service that is being offered by the company, and um, also attend tendering activities by the client. Next is the company and the client is bounded by the contract in which it indicates service level agreements and manpower deployment. Next are the key activities. Activities that are used to fulfill the value proposition and the functions or the service. The facilities manager should be technically inclined, especially because larger part of the assets that supports the operation of the facility are equipment. and mismanagement of the maintenance results to the downtime of the facility, resulting to damages not only to the client but also to the company's business. Not only that the facilities manager should be technically inclined, he should also know how to deal with the customers and manage finances. All of these qualifications should be part of the hiring process, as well as part of the training and development. Also, another activity is the periodic meeting with the client to discuss compliances, accomplishment, operational updates, and finances. Periodic meetings are sometimes these meetings are gestured, started by the client as they want to know how their facility is working. However, in any instances, the gesture should be done by either the facilities manager or the account manager. Next is the procurement of tools, equipment as necessary to perform services. It is really beneficial for manpower base or labor services such as the housekeeping and maintenance. Next is the HR orientation for new employees that is necessary, giving them knowledge of the company's values and letting them know why the company is the number one real estate facility service provider in the company. Orienting the employees of the company values is the first step to their marketing function. Letting them know about the company they work for gives them the spirit of working as one with the company, letting the clients know who is the company and how good is the company is with how they perform their task. An example of this is an honest company should have honest employees. Next are the key resources. The facilities management team requires people to complete the functions of a facilities manager. The team needs devices such as computers installed with necessary softwares to aid corresponding functions, tools and equipment to render service. Company need to invest on certifications such as ISO. Financial capital is necessary to handle operations, HR, and other functions of the company. The contract is an important resource between parties as they are binded by the corresponding responsibilities. A decent corporate office facility is needed. Next are the key partners. Image in the industry is very important, especially that the industry is in the growth stage in the Philippines. Thus, a partnership or franchise agreement from international brand in the field of real estate management and facilities management, such as Jones Lang LaSalle, CBRE, and Knight Frank are desired. In the course of retaining contracts, customers should have also be treated as partners, as without them the company may no longer exist. At the end of the day, the interest of the clients is also the interest of the company, thus should be protected.